This is an old filter on the phone. Today's June 12th, 2025. It's Wednesday morning. It is 0556 in the morning. Nobody's ever repaired this antenna yet. Right above the ceiling, I'm going to show you what this is. Copper pipes are right here. Gas lines right here. Ground wire. This is grounding right here in the door frame. This is very important. Someone needs to repair this that's listening. You see this vent right here by the phone line? And this jumps over to the ground wire here. There's a fan in there in the attic for when it gets hot. And this fan's very old. But when the fan turns on, it creates a vibration. Okay. And I have to worry about this because it vibrates this entire door frame. And with the ground wire and statics and material sciences that are being fucking used, there's an antenna here. And when this antenna turns on, some point in time and during the day, I'm going to stand here and you're going to hear this thing just go ding, 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 ding. Like it sounds like something's literally flying into it. I'm not going to go ahead and sound super smart, but that is the process. I'm not going to talk in this language because there's new magnetic forms out there that is working in low energy nuclear radiation. And no one wants to talk about this. Low energy nuclear radiation, aka cold fusion. It's just starting to hit the market now. Some people are talking about this. And how are we manipulating this, Jeffrey Hinton? I'm asking you very nicely, Mr. Hinton, how is artificial intelligence manipulating low energy nuclear radiation? I don't care where it's coming from. We have a sky and a ground and power lines. I don't care what the hell's happening. Where's the data? Because now I'm going to stop talking about this antenna that's being used, and if that old air conditioner was still here, holy fuck. Holy fuck. And then the chimney right here, it's a gas chimney, and it's jumping from here. It's going right across the fucking roof, and this is like a free energy device for these assholes that are coming here. And it goes into the back, and in the yard, there's a ground wire in the rocks because there's a gas line over there. And the pole has a drain. Their pole has a drain, most likely. And there's a gas line right next to the pole there. And then, like I said yesterday in the morning, there's like a radio signal coming off of that house. And I got it on film. I talked to a guy that works he said he was a smart meter expert. I sent this video to one person unlisted. He said he was a smart meter expert and said he wasn't going to tell me if that meter could be turned off and on remotely. And I asked him a few other choice questions. The guy started to get an attitude. And then he went over to the neighbor's house and went into their smart meter. The same day, because I flagged him on the road and he stopped. He wasn't supposed to stop. And the same day he come over and went right over to that fucking smart meter. And all I could hear is a signal coming, some type of echo coming off of that fucking house over there. And all I have to do is stand right there. So back to it. I listened to this video yesterday of this. I don't know if he's still an employee or an ex-employee of the company Planeteer, whatever it is. This OpenAI is going over the contracts for this company and another one with Elon Musk and Sam Altman. And apparently there was shit just signed into the White House with Mr. Peter Thiel. This is his company. He started, he co-founded. And you're going to get the fuck away from me with this low energy nuclear radiation now. That shit traveled right behind me. So we're bouncing off of other people's houses. We're creating metastatic fucking devices, and it's just flying the fuck around. And nobody wants to fucking say a fucking word. And these guys are doing all this digging going into these water lines. What do you think's going in there while you're digging and putting this shit in? It's just flying around. It's bad enough. Yesterday I had this. It got so bad. Okay, before I go into the data, which the data, you guys are saying people don't own their data, and T-Mobile just settled a lawsuit and had to pay out people for a data breach. Okay, and everybody, the $350 million lawsuit by T-Mobile had another data breach. So where's my fucking data? How many people are trying to do the old flim flam and inject in their own data? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Boy, somebody's out on their motorcycle first thing this morning here. Oh, 600 in the morning. You hear that motorcycle going past the military base? You got the data? Does it sync up? Because that's an amplitudinal fucking signal going through these power lines right now. So where was I at? I was talking about data. And this ex-employee come out and said he's making surveillance weapons. And even a company says, hey, we're making these lethal weapons based off of surveillance. And sometimes we have to kill our enemies. We have to put them in fear. And if the fear don't work, we're going to kill them. Sometimes we have to kill them. And you're still fucking on the streets. Anyways, Mr. Thiel, this is a hell of a thing here. Because when you get paid commission for killing human beings, how do I get in this? Am I still allowed to walk around on public streets? Because there's a lot of other people that could be involved in your business killing people on public streets using surveillance weapons. Let's get real. Let's get real here. They come driving by. They come walking by, involved in killing people on public streets. Where are we going, Mr. Thiel? Where are we going? And apparently you don't like Mr. Musk. Are you guys going to get head-to-head in a video? Or you'll avoid that at all costs? You won't go sit at a Joe Rogan podcast with Elon Musk, will you? And just talk. Have some people ask you guys some questions. And just to see the fucking emotions all over your fucking skin. You won't do it. We'll roll one of the top 7 wealthiest people on the planet. And you won't sit in a room with the other guy that's wealthy as shit too. And have a conversation like a fucking civilized fucking person, will you? Fucking, it kind of explains everything about your character. And who the fuck you are. And Mr. Altman, you'll sit in a room with Mr. Altman, won't you? And you'll sit there and bullshit. And then I want to hear about low energy nuclear radiation. Well, you're in the Department of Defense, start talking. Because I'm not going to keep sending you fucking money if you're not going to talk. And if I have people walking down the fucking street working for you that are working on killing people, Mr. Thiel, you could go fuck yourself. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And there's people that are making videos. They're going to these lectures, I guess it is, and they're talking about genocide, and you just kick them out of the room. No, we're just going to continue killing. We're going to continue killing. And now I hear you guys are trying to take over Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and fucking Raytheon. We're going to like, hey, Lockheed Martin, you're done. And then the guy that used to work for Lockheed Martin come up before he died and started talking all kinds of mumbo jumbo. And now I have the world's most powerful AI fucking systems that are capable of manipulating electrics and low energy nuclear radiation. What is going on? We don't want to talk about this because why? Pretty soon we'll be building buildings and houses. These wires come down. We don't need them anymore. You just wire the house, and you'll power the house like they're doing in Africa, most likely. It's the stories you'll never hear about in Africa, huh? How many people in Africa did you fucking kill? And they don't have like a media to go to, do they? It's like that whole continent over there. And that brings me back to, why don't you guys want Starlink in Africa? The black projects, huh? You want to stay covered up in black. That money's coming through there, isn't it? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Because I can't get the world's wealthiest people to sit in one room and fucking talk. But they're getting ready to do it here on the first day of summer. And it's called the most secret meeting of the fucking year, the first day of summer. And they're going to get together in this room and think that Mr. Teal isn't going to be listening to them. And other people who want to impersonate Mr. Teal and miss all Mr. Teal's work with these surveillance fucking weapons. And they think they're going to have this meeting in secret. And they can't get it through their fucking skulls that there's no more secrets. And just per se, that these wealthy people, they're building a system, they got the more advanced shit that isn't the breadcrumbs that is out in public. Everything they talk about starts coming out that year anyways through the media and products. So let's talk about the secret meeting coming up. I totally got off on a tangent here on what I really wanted to talk about, because they're saying you don't own your data. This video I seen about Palantir yesterday, they're saying you do not own your data. And that kind of makes sense, because they say you don't own your email. Like you make an email account, you don't own that. So who owns it? If nobody owns their email, that means it doesn't matter what fucking human being you classify yourself as. You don't own it. Who owns it? That'd be a good one to figure out real fast, huh? Because here's the issue. If you're telling me we don't own our data and someone else owns our data, people that have to pay property tax, you're double dipping, sort of like a correction facility. These guys that go to these halfway houses, that you're fucking working on their brains. You give them a tablet and pay them $125 a month, and they say it takes 6 hours to send a fucking email. If I want you to send an email in 10 minutes, I bet you I could make that happen. Because it's just a computer. Anyways, I'm not spitting in your face. I can't swallow right now. But it's you go to a corrections facility, and then they let you out for work. And you go to work and you get this paycheck, and it has federal taxes, state taxes, local taxes, the whole 9 yards. Like 33% of that check comes out in taxes. Now you're in a system that everybody else that gets a paycheck goes to that fucking system in that community correction center. And then when you get back, they tell you they want 15% of your fucking money out of that check to pay for fucking rent that already come out in the check. And you act like I wanted to be there. You forced me to be there. And there was a big embezzlement that went on at the State Correction Institute of Pittsburgh, SEI Pittsburgh. Yeah, what did you guys get caught doing? And that closed down. It closed down. Embezzling money. And they didn't talk about this on the fucking news either. Now there's the other one downtown Pittsburgh called the Renewal Center. And that's where they people that get in trouble, they just send them here, put them on probation. Put them on probation. Now this is kind of like the same thing. Now you're telling me my cell phone and my data that is collected from my house every time I turn a light switch on and shit. And now I'm walking down the street. And now I got people walking down the street that could be trying to kill people. Who owns the data? And since the data is being fucking bought and sold like a fucking used eBay fucking condom, that's kind of like, we're taking your data and we're making all this money off of it. Even if I don't have a fucking phone. Because now we're doing human DNA computing. So you're telling me I don't own my own fucking DNA? Boy, oh boy, like, whenever there's some justification here, and some of these folks who are in the position to do judging, and you guys start to learn about this, I am very curious on how you will fucking make public videos talking to your state and your counties. Because I don't hear any of this shit. Why is it Elon Musk, Donald Trump on Joe Rogan? Where the fuck are you at in the local podcast? Locals. Let's talk. Because I got a board of supervisors up here that like to fucking hide. And there's a military base right there. An Air Force base and National Guard Army. 171st Air Reserve Refueling Wing. Refueling, they come here, get their juice for the fucking planes and go. So these guys want to hide and use the IEEE's secrecy outrage probability metric of wireless communications. It's already been written about since 2016. Before 2017 coming, they put nano weapons on the fucking media. And now we're walking around, yeah, we're killing people. Well, we're going to put them in fear, and if that don't work, we're going to kill them. And they're openly speaking about this. Do you hear that fucking down there, fucking county judges in fucking U.S. District Court? Do you hear this? There's your fucking light. Catch the fucking light. Put it in your earbuds and listen. Now everybody they think that they're gonna fucking run on a side band on this. Yeah, we know, but we're not gonna say nothing like you're a fucking drug dealer trying to launder money. Like, yeah, I'm a drug dealer, but I still have a job. I'm a functioning drug dealer, but on the side, I'm hustling fucking cocaine. Well, you won't tell too many people, but the people that do know, we're collecting the data. You stupid fuckers. It's a fucking paranoid delusion you guys are making. And that's fear. And you know what they're doing with that fear? With your DNA and the biphasic water harmonization? That shit they talk about in Hollywood. The Illuminati, the meeting of the year. Hey, Illuminati, you gonna have some adrenochrome? You gonna have your body updated with adrenochrome? I looked up adrenochrome yesterday. It's very real. And boy, oh boy, with my knowledge in fucking electricity and the crystallization processes taking place with quasi-static time crystals, holy shit! Hey, Mr. Till, you fucking sucking dick? For adrenochrome? I will talk shit on you until I hear you fucking talk in public. After hearing some of your employees talk about you guys are just killing people. You don't want to send emails to the fucking Department of Government Efficiency, huh? There's the battle. Here's the fight right there. Mr. Musk and Mr. Thiel. Because Mr. Thiel's running his fucking business right into fucking Altman's asshole. And I know I have the fucking encryption. And Mr. Altman's in the White House running infrastructure. The layers of fear here in the Taurian Onion Router. Layers of fear. What are you doing with my data right now? Here to Stater? That's amplitude. It's a little after 0600. And that's 2 miles away. Sounds like it's right here, doesn't it? You picking that up, microphone cool? What I gotta do? Adjust the pressure? Because what kind of system is it whenever you start? What is that? They call it a silencer in communications. You start hearing that amplitudinal signal and it cuts it on the phone. Blocks it, could use acoustics. Come on, assholes. Mr. Teal, you gotta know something about silencers. You're in the military Department of Defense and there's an installation here and you're training people how to kill people on the streets walking by. Low energy nuclear radiation. Okay, you're getting your point out there. It's been happening, so I kind of agree with you. If no one's going to listen, you might as well start killing with it. I'm kind of in agreement there. Piece of shit. You turned me into a piece of shit by the way you think, because you wealthy people just won't get the fuck together and talk. Instead, you want to fight and have this fucking adrenochrome, fucking anger modulation. No, this is very fucking real, this adrenochrome. You got monochromatic chromatids in your fucking system, motherfuckers. Your lymph nodes go into fucking adrenochrome. It changes the color in your body. It's a fucking skill or fucking nuclear radiation fucking property. Wake the fuck up, people. Oh, nuclear, you say nuclear radiation. Every time you take a shit, that's nuclear radiation, you fucking idiots. It's happening in your own body. Oh my God, I'd never paid attention to this in school. No shit. It was fucking meant to be that way. And now it's really fucking meant to be that way through your cell phones. Because people are fucking working on harmonizing the nuclear processes in your body with the fucking water to make you fucking stupid. TV screens. Hell, even right here. Right here. Who's that jagoff? He's been there for a couple years. With a fucking horseshoe fucking under his chin, huh? It's coming off of this window. What's up here? Let's go to the backyards back here, huh? Let's take a look-see. It's back here. Now the birds are back here just flying around pretty good, huh? And if I go up here, you're going to hear a totally different zone with these birds. Because you got people working on killing people. What are you doing with the H-1Bs there, Mr. Teal, in this country? They're geniuses, aren't they? But they just steal everything. They just steal it. They're geniuses. And where's the data at from this shit? Somebody's trying to communicate with constructive interference, destructive interference. Because when you got low energy nuclear radiation, you literally got a wireless amplifier, like you're playing on a fucking guitar. No, it's not a radio, it's an amplifier, because the radio has a fucking amplifier. You can't hear it. That's how artificial intelligence is built. Fuck, your human brain got a fucking amplifier in it. And there's people that have spoken this, and you hear it once, and that's it. And if you're not lucky enough to fucking have that algorithm come across your fucking phone, you're stuck watching Bumpy Johnson, paying for Netflix to watch fucking crime take place on your TV. And it's old crimes, too, from fucking 30, 40 years ago. They keep fucking making fucking shit up about this. Well, I guess we had someone rerouted here. You guys reroute these airplanes on the fly, don't you? And some of them, I can only imagine there's no passengers inside of these fucking planes, huh? All white plane. I need to get one of them Zoom monitors, Mr. Teal, so I can fucking see which airplanes you're using. And these guys that are controlling the weather. I need to see what kind of, I need a zoom lens, and I need a scanning tunneling microscope lens for this phone too, because we're